We spent a few weeks in Switzerland and asked Google, what is the best month to go to Switzerland?
The best time to visit Switzerland is between April and October, and from December to March for the winter sports enthusiasts.
Hey, Google, what happened to November? It is November and we are here now. Welcome to our escapades. Ursula is the navigator, my name is Dieter and I'm the wheelman. We are on our way to Saas-Fee, a resort village in the Swiss Alps. Saas-Fee is at 1,800 meters above sea level and surrounded by mountains, some exceeding 4,000 meters. Due to the high alpine location, they enjoy 300 days of sunshine in the Saas Valley.
Welcome to the Saas Valley Alpine region. The Saastal card allows you to use the Postbus in the four villages Saas-Fee, Saas-Grund, Saas-Ballen and Saas-Almagell at no extra charge. Visit www.saas-fee.ch to discover new opportunities for Saastal card as well.
This was the characteristic horn from the Postauto. As we explained in our previous video, the Postauto is part of the exceptional public transportation network in Switzerland. Saas-Fee is car-free. All visitors arriving by car must park in the parking garage and either walk to the hotel or get one of the battery-powered taxis. The Postauto bus terminal is inside the building. The tourist information is conveniently located across the public square. Our hotel was very close to the bus terminal, so off we go. The boutique hotel La Gorge overlooks, well, the gorge, and it is an experience in itself. We enjoyed our breakfast with a stunning view down to the creek. The hotel has 15 unique rooms. Our room was the smallest of them all, but with plenty of room to keep all our stuff organized. It is November and Saas-Fee is not very busy. I had the opportunity to look at two other rooms. Wow, now these are more impressive rooms. A living room and a bedroom with a small balcony. The next room was similar. A bedroom and a living room with a huge veranda. The room with the hot tub was occupied. All we got was a good view from our window. The Hotel La Gorge is truly unique and the service is exceptional. Blue sky in the forecast. We headed up into the mountains. First we took the small gondola. Then we changed to the big gondola that brought us up to Felskyn at 3,000 meters. The next day we found out that the gondola service stops when the wind speed is 130 km per hour. Lucky for us, we made the journey on our first day. We took a few minutes to breathe in the crisp air, enjoy the blue sky and the amazing mountains around us. Now is the time to take the Metro Alpine, an underground funicular that gets us up to Mittelallerlin. This is the world's highest underground funicular. Too many choices. We were the only passengers. We made it all the way up to 3,500 meters. The entrance to the ice cave Allerlin is up here. It is a fascinating world of ice carved into the Fee Glacier. We made it out of the glacier. The thin air and the stairs up to the exit took my breath away. It is an amazing experience below the ice and above. I was looking forward to lunch in the restaurant. As exciting as a snowboard run might be, the highest revolving restaurant in the world was more my thing. The Allerlin restaurant took about an hour to do a full circle. The moon is up, time to call it a day. What a spectacular view! Back to the hotel, and we were ready to set the evening plans in motion. These old barns are part of the Saas Fee charm. They were built on sterile stones that prevent rodents from getting into the barns. It was 5 o'clock and we were ready to fondue. We found the right place, the Arvusstube. We wrapped up the day and embraced the serenity of the evening. November may turn out to be our preferred vacation time. No lineups at the lift, always a table ready without reservations, and the ice cave Allerlin all to ourselves. Day 2 of our Saas Fee visit. Blue sky, and today was the day for hiking. We were reading about the waterfall near Saas Almagell. The distance is about 3 kilometers and the hiking path is more a packed gravel road. First we got a good look over Saas Grund down in the distance. After about 2 kilometers, we saw Saas Almagell and the Mattmark Dam about 7 kilometers up the Saas Valley. It is the largest earth dam in Europe and doesn't look like much from the distance. However, the waterfall on the other side of the valley looked more interesting. Even though we had no clear directions, it was almost impossible to get lost along the way. From the road, we followed the creek and got to the lower bridge. A trail zigzags up the mountain between the golden lark trees. The floor was covered with needles and cushioned the steps. It was actually a very pleasant hike up, and the view from up there is well worth the effort. Looking at the washed out riverbed, there must be times when there is much more water. It was just past 1 o'clock when we decided to walk to Saas Grund. That is another 3.5 kilometers before we get lunch. The trail follows the river, and the sun was already hiding behind the mountains. passed some interesting places. And a chapel which is part of the Kapellenweg or chapel trail in the area. Eventually we made it to Saas-Grund. We had lunch and got on the next bus that brought us back to Saas-Fee. After all, our Saas-Fee tourist pass gave us free access to the Postauto in the Saas Valley. This was our second and last full day in Saas-Fee. The next morning there was a high wind warning. It looked spectacular. We had no further plans and took the 11 o'clock bus back to the train station in Visp. The clouds took over the sky. We descended over 1100 meters and relished the last alpine impressions before we were back in traffic and soon after in the train. We had to be back to see the Christmas lights above Bahnhofstrasse in downtown Zurich. Our next story will be all about the city where we grew up. Please subscribe and get notified when we explore new places. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you out there.